Hello everyone, welcome here. Myself Sekhar Metla and you are watching Hari Systems YouTube channel for technical interview questions and complete tutorials where you can start from scratch to advanced level. Yes, and today a topic is Linux interview question, which is a popular. What it is? Yes, it is Linux booting process, a step-by-step guide. How many steps are involving? How to explain that we will get an information using ChatGPT to try to discuss. If you are watching first time this video channel, please do subscribe and support us. Let's see. I am asking ChatGPT to explain Linux booting process step by step. So let's see how ChatGPT. Wow, it's getting an error message. So let's see. Regenerate response. I'm trying. No, just let me take a query of this copy and reload. Yes, it's maybe it's like my session is expired. No, it's really not expired. Let us explain Linux booting process, step-by-step process. What the steps are involved, and this is a very interview process. So let's see. Initiate line like a ChatGPT is also supporting for us. So booting process step by step. Power on. First you need to switch on your machine, and power supply sends a signals to the motherboard and starting the process. The second one, BIOS, basic input output system. Unified Extendable Firmware Interface, UEFI. These are very important. BIOS oblique UEFI. If you are continuing with BIOS or UEFI, Unified Extended Firmware Interfaces will be continued for some of the latest machines. Check it. Components are initialized and booting device from where the operating system will be start initiated. Then bootloader. After flashing, like a C, every time this previous step is going to be connected, it will be catching and continue with the next step. This is the majorly will continue with the boot process in Linux or any other operating system as well. So here bootloader step, like initialization of bootloader program load from the boot device. The bootloader is responsible for locating Linux kernel and loading into the memory. Common bootloaders are grub and lilo. See, what are the bootloaders in Linux? If you are having any question, you just simply say that this is the grub and lilo are the bootloaders. Yes, for common. Kernel. So what is kernel? And kernel is a core operating system. Once loaded and initialize hardware devices, set up memory management, start the system service, also like mounts the root file system. Mounts is nothing but detecting and recognizing hard disk drives where the storage will, like a data storage is stored. Mount is nothing but recognizing and understanding, yes, the device is there. And like these programs run to initiate operating system. Next step is init process. After the kernel is loaded and starting init process, init is nothing but initializing. The init process is responsible for starting operating system services and daemons and user applications if any already installed in the operating system. It is also steps to serve system environment variables, runs the startup scripts. Yes, where system environmental variables means if the system startup at the same time any of the application to be start, we will set a system environmental variables. By setting up installation time or creating a scripts to prepare environmental variables will be initiated. And run levels. So the predefined state of system, it determines which service daemon is started during the booting process. And the most Linux distributions are 7 run levels are there. You may have this question also. What are the run levels and what they are? See, from 0 to 6 run levels, 0 system halt state, run level 1 is single user mode, and run level 2 is 2 to 5 are multi-user mode, different level service runnings. In the 6th level is a reboot state. Hopefully this is a really interesting interview questions, really. And service and daemons. So init process, when the service is daemons according to the run level, which is service daemons will be background process automatically, continuously it will start and run if they are working perfectly. Example services of SSH, web services and like web servers and Apache and MySQL or any Tomcat which you are installed, and also similarly cron jobs. And the next level, user login. Once the system service are running, user login prompt is displayed. The user logs into their username and password by entering. User shell prompt is initiated. The shell of the user interface allows you to user interact with the operating system by running the commands and what the actions user needs to make taking necessary steps to continue with the operating system interactions. This is the basic Linux booting process. There can be variations depending on the specific distribution. Yes, slight variations are there, whereas Linux different distributions are there, like Ubuntu, CentOS, another, which are slight variations are there. Most cases these are the only will be applied for any of Linux operating system flavors which are going to be in the like a booting process system. So explain clearly if you face such an interview such like a question, and most cases you may say that power on, boot and bootloader, kernel, init process and run level and service are like daemons initiating and user login. This way you can say if he is explained any of the part of like a particular item, bootloader or kernel, you just try to explain very clearly. Yes, you will get more confidence once you clear understand about this. I hope if you feel comfortable for this video lecture, really helpful for you at any point, please do subscribe us and support. For more interesting video lectures, we will publish. Keep on watching. Thank you.